All right, welcome. Here we are finishing the day, first day of the month, October 3rd, finishing the best day thus far in my career, up $740. We're no longer playing Little League Baseball. We are in the major leagues. Moving on up, moving to the major leagues, $740 in profit. Biggest green day ever on FNGR. Traded a little bit on BEAT and ATXI, but pretty much got nowhere. FNGR was a beauty, man. A beauty right out of the gates. This thing ripped up and ran from 420 to 620 in about 10 minutes. The couple halts. We had some little bit midday action and then ripping into the close, halts up, and then power hours just been pumping from 7 to 10. Another almost 50% move in power hour. This is good. This is what we love to see because the market is heating up. It's warming up. We're seeing more moves like this more often than we had in September and August. So I think October is going to be a good month, at least better than the past few months. And today I'm starting off on a good note. I am definitely starting off on a good note. In one day, I broke my weekly goal, and I am about 33%, 30 to 40% on my way to my monthly goal. So we'll see what the rest of the month brings, but so far it has been pretty good. It's still very early in the month. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm very, very excited with October. So how did I get $740 in profit? So we'll go through the live video. We'll check out the live video. We have FNGR here into the open. So I tried ATXI, but my orders are a little bit clunky on ATXI. I wasn't getting filled right away, and it was like the spread's a little bit wider, so definitely not my thing. Even though ATXI had a really nice rip pre-market, I didn't get any of that. I thought it would be the winner going into the open, maybe potentially go to 20, but that pretty much failed. And then I saw this FNGR moving, which we did see this moving previous days, and it wasn't too bad. So I knew FNGR had a potential move in it, because on Friday we did see some moves on it. So right here, so it rips up to 450. This is when I first start seeing it. I should have got more aggressive going into this 450 level. You can see it's kind of stacked here on the bids, well, as well as on the asks. So right here wouldn't have been a bad trade to get in on this dip for the breakthrough 450. We'll watch that again, actually. So 450, I'm getting ready to buy for the break of 450. It's on a front side move. Let's see when I punch the order. Punch the order. Here, let me try to see if I can get. I know I punched the order. I felt like I punched the order right at 450. So it went from 25,000 on the ask to 7,000 on the ask. 200 shares. My order's out for 450 right here. I should have bought that. That should have been mine. Those shares should have been mine. 200 shares. That should have been mine. And then it goes up and fills me at 56. Here I am selling for small loss. The front side wasn't very good to me on FNGR. At this point, I'm thinking it's a little bit extended. I do try to go for a quick dip, make some profits on that. And then I try going for that quick scalp through the highs again. Again, I think it's extended. I'm waiting for like a 5-minute dip already, and it didn't even break $5. I had no idea this thing would keep going to 6. And it just kind of just kept inching up. I was waiting for that dip down here to 460s to grab. It never quite came, and just kept kind of going up a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, until we just had a huge pop through $5. Here I was waiting for that dip, but I should have started getting long here as I saw it wasn't breaking the lows. Got in at 89, taking a quick 5 cents, and then we got a huge move through 5. I didn't get in until 5.15. I bought after the breakout. I was trying to get in at $5, but got filled at 5.15, taking again another couple cent loss. Front side was not that good to me on FNGR. I felt like I should have been up more green than I was. So I had a little bit of FOMO, a little bit of agitation going on. Then it goes into a halt. We resume from the halt and go right into another halt. I do take a quick scalp here, but again, another break-even trade. I wasn't getting anything on this front side. I really was sleeping on FNGR. I was waiting for a nice, clean pattern that we weren't getting. And it just went, this thing went huge. Even if I took 1,000 shares here at the resumption of this haul at 540, I would be up $500 on 1,000 shares. That's crazy. This thing was absolutely a monster. Now we're halted on the second halt up. I'm going in for the break of 6. Get in for the break of 6. Well, after the break of 6. Get it filled at 607, selling at 611. So small gains there. Now I'm waiting for the first dip. Pretty crazy dip. Immediately down 50 cents. 50 cents immediately, and then not too long before, we're up 30 cents from there. So that's about a 70-cent swing within just a couple seconds. That's a huge volatility range, and I want to capitalize on this dip. This is now a 70 cent. This could potentially be 70 cents off and be a bargain. This could be a bargain price right here. 1,500 shares. This is a great dip right here. This is like this is amazing. Break below 550, so we're down 60 cents off the high within a couple seconds. I have 1,500 shares lined up. Bang, 1, 2, 3, 4,500 shares at 554. Taking it off at 558, 557. Last one off at 559. So small gains with that, but it was bigger share size. 4,500 shares on $5.56 is a $25,000 position size. That's like the biggest position size I've ever taken. If this thing would have gone, if I would have got 10 cents on that, 20 cents on that, that's a $900 profit. 20 cents on that. That would be insane. I had no idea I was in that much. But definitely pushed my comfort zone today. Definitely got out of the normalcy of how I was trading and got to see what it feels like to sling bigger size. And here I sized up even more, 2,000 shares, $5.37. That's over a $10,000 position size. This would be my max size previously. Now I'm taking this as a starter. 36, I can tell a bigger share size. I'm getting filled in smaller orders, more in increments, a little bit of slippage on the decimal points. But I do get in at 36. Immediately off the low, it's a beautiful dip right there. Almost $1 off the highs in less than a minute. I'm up 22 cents on 2,000 shares. That's an easy win right there. That's an easy take my profits right there. $240. Or no, 480 bucks. Sorry. If I would have held that a little bit longer, I actually could have gotten over 400 bucks out of that. But I'll take my profits. Can't get too greedy. You gotta take your profits when you have them. This market, still, you never really know. Never really know what's gonna happen. Do try to take some more scalps in this area, but it doesn't work out too well. Just took a 10-cent loss there, so it's another that's a $150 loss right there. But making and losing $100 like it's nothing. That's it. I'm on a new level of scale. So instead of making and losing $50, and that being my normal thing, I'm making and losing $150 or $200 at a time. It's much better that way. That way I can have bigger green days, and even just like an average green day will be a decent profit on the day. So now it's just about getting used to just having that new sort of swing in my P&L. I mean, that's fine. If I'm making and losing my starter size, which is 1,500 shares, that's fine with me as long as I'm, when I'm sized in on a good setup, I'm in 4,000 shares and I take 10 cents, that makes back 3 or 4 losses on my starter size. That's where I want to be. I want to be in the same place that I was before my previous share size, just on a different scale. So there's a nice 10 cent. So pretty much I'm scalping the lows off this candle. There's lots of volatility, good range, 10 cent range within a few seconds. So want to scalp the low, relative lows, sell into any sort of pops. Here we're testing the lows again, but I do buy off that 90 EMA, and I'm in 3,000 shares there, so 1,500 bucks position size, taking some profits. I'm really waiting for that next candle up to 560, 570. Holding that 90 EMA nicely. Here I'm up a couple cent, 1 cent. I was about to break even trade there. I took half off. I'm waiting for like a nice pop. And so here we do test the pivot. This is a pivot point here at 560. Potential breakout point, break of the pivot point. Do go in for a quick scalp there. Boom. You see 3,000 flash up at 554. 3,000 shares there. Looking kind of front run that order for that breakthrough 560. And at 557 and out at 60s. So a nice 10 cent pop. Then we have a flash down. This would have been a great dip right here. Boom, I'm trying to get filled on the bids there, but we just get bought up so quickly. That was a 30 cent bounce. 30 cent bounce. That would have been another 150 bucks in my pocket if I did get filled there. Here I'm taking a 1 cent gain there. I'm trying to milk something out of it. There's another 6 cent gain, 500 shares. Since I did miss the low. See, I still have my bid sitting there. That would have been a great fill. But, and there I was up here at, would have been a great fill though. This could have been the day that it hit 1,000 on the day, but, I'm definitely grateful. 732 sitting up currently is one hell of a day, significantly over my previous highest green day, which was $574 on the day. Making some progress, putting my balls on the line for some bigger profits, bigger success. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to go big or go home. I'm not here to trade and only make a couple $100 a day. It's nice to make a couple $100 a day. You can do a lot with that. But at the end of the day, I'm here for bigger than that. I'm here for 1,000 a day. 700 a day is cool. And then eventually working my way up to a few thousand a day, 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day. Just all about that scalability. Obviously, you do run into problems with liquidity at some point, but you have to kind of wait for the right markets to be able to pull those $5,000 days or $10,000 days, $20,000 days. It has to be the right market. You can't really just do that in every market. You gotta wait for the really high volume, hot markets to have that liquidity and not get slippage. But it's all possible. It's all possible. It just takes a lot of time to get there. A lot of time, discipline, and continually trying to get 1% better. And also that mental game. The mental game goes a long way. Believing that you can do it. Believing that you're worthy of the profits, worthy of the gains, or else you will never get it. You have to just believe that you're worthy for it, and then you'll have permission to reach out and grab it and take the risk necessary to make the level of profits that you want to make. So FNGR pretty much starts to consolidate for most of the day here, and just have a little bit of a pop there. And I was waiting if this move would have happened let's say here, and that ripped up to 9 and 10, that's it. It would have been over. I would have been up. I would have been. I know I would have been up over 1,000 in the day, easily, easily. I was ready to keep going. It's just that the stock started to just consolidate in the range, and that there was much more meat left on the bone. So I had to start sizing down and protecting what I have, because is the market showing me that there's the opportunity starting to dwindle at this point in time after 10 o'clock. But if it was going to go for another leg, heck yeah, I'm going to stick with my 1,000, 2,000 share increments or share size. And I could have easily pulled 1K out of the markets today. But I guess that's going to have to be another day. It's definitely going to have to be another day. Finishing up 740. So a damn good day, damn good day. It took a long time to get to this point, and I'm so damn happy that, I could just see this in my P&L. Like, I was like astonished when I first opened up my P&L and I saw 700. I was like, I had to take a double take. I couldn't even believe it. And that's what can happen is when you dedicate yourself to something for so long and spend so much time working at it day in, day out, after hour, and hours, and just never quitting. Just the new height, the level and the new heights of success that you can get is it's true. It is true. You just have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing, keep getting better. And as long as this is something that you want to do, then there's no doubt that you'll have the courage, the energy, the motivation, and the discipline to be successful. If this is what you really want to do, and deep down, like, if this is what you want to know, if this is what you want to do, like, you will know that this is what you want to do, because you won't need to convince yourself to study. You won't need to convince yourself or push yourself into getting up and trading every day, or getting up at 7 a.m. or whatever time you need to get up to trade. It should be, if it's something that you want to do, you should be excited to get up and trade. If you're not excited to get up and trade, then you will not succeed in this. And even still, after 2.5 years of doing this every day, I'm still waking up excited to trade. I'm excited to see what the market can provide for me, and I love just the aspect of the challenge that it brings to me in my life. And overcoming challenge is a huge part of fulfillment for me. Just overcoming different limitations that I believe that I have, which in case I don't, just like insecurities, limitations that I think that I'm not able to do something or not able to be successful, facing my fears and proving to myself that, yes, I do have what it takes to be truly tremendous at what I love to do and what I pursue my life for. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. Finishing day 740. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. My mindset is gonna be seeing what we have on the day. I have to make sure that I'm not gonna force something. Not gonna force to try to get to this $700 mark again tomorrow. It may happen. It may not happen. I just have to show up and accept what the market is giving me, and just try to work with the best that I can do. The best, work with what I got and do the best that I can do. It may only be $100 a day, maybe a $200 day, $300 day, and I have to be okay with that. I can't push myself to get a $700 a day again, because me trying to force myself to get to an arbitrary number is definitely could work to hurt me if the market tomorrow is not as giving a good stock. If the market's not giving a good stock like it was today, I have to make sure that I don't force it. But if the market is giving some good action tomorrow, there's definitely a possibility I could do this again tomorrow, or even bigger. So I just have to remain aware, not let my ego take over my mind, and just try to work with the best that I got and manage my risk, and not try to force it. because I do have a way of having a big green day and then the next day having a pretty decent loser. So I'm going to make sure that that trend stops. So that's it. Hope you guys did all right today for the first day of October. Still have a long way to go till the end of the month. So if you were red, the best thing to do is to review your trades, come back again tomorrow with a fresh mind and get after it again. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next recap, and enjoy your night. All right, peace.